Marathon peak weeks. It's just come and gone. I finished it off yesterday, 150k week. Went really good. Prior to that was 140, 130 before that one. And the last 10 out of the 11 weeks previous have been 100k or 100k plus. There's only one that wasn't quite right. There was something something in my foot that wasn't quite happy. So rather than risk it and hurt it and carry on with one, maybe two sessions, I decided against it and instead had a few days off rather than 4 to 5 weeks off. It's taken me quite a few goes at it to try and get to the stage of self-control where rather than pushing on for one session when you know something's not quite right, then going, hey, I'm going to ease it off or have a few days off, and then that way I'll come back stronger and not have to have so much time off. And it's worked good because I've obviously gotten to a stage where I got to do those huge weeks. And there is a thing called Metathon. I'm not sponsored to say this or anything, it's just came to my knowledge through a friend. It's a marathon prediction thing, and they claim to say that you should be able to run within about 5 minutes plus or minus what it's saying. And I saw it with Cam was the guy who mentioned it. He ran within about 5 minutes of what it was saying his prediction was, which is cool. So currently mine is saying 248, which I don't expect to do, but even if it's anything like, I don't know, 256, 257, 258, anything starting with a 2, I'm going to be happy. And yeah, who knows? I'm not going to put any bold claims on what I think I'm going to do. I'm just going to let the legs do the talking when it comes time to go and hit it. But enough about that. I will talk a little bit more about the training that I've done. So yeah, that Metathon thing does also show what you've done in the last 8 weeks, and currently it's over 900k for the last 8 weeks, and at an average pace of 4:27. So pretty darn close to where goal marathon pace is, and that's what most of the training is obviously, that's what the average pace is saying. So the previous best week, so the one just gone, I finished it off with a huge 37k run at 4:26 pace, and the only other proper key session in that was the Wednesday previous, which I wasn't even sure I was going to start. I was feeling very smashed. I was sitting at the traffic lights on the way to having to go do my run with the indicator on, and I wasn't going anywhere, and I didn't intend to change lane, and I realised about 10 seconds later that I was like, wow, I'm so tired. So yeah, I've been going to bed very early in order to try and combat that, but that day I did actually go to the park and I had a little rest with my eyes closed. Didn't sleep, I wanted to sleep, but I ended up getting going, and I ended up doing 23k with some 1k interval repeats at around goal mara pace of 4:15, and then fastest on the last as well. Pretty amazing what you can do when you really push your body, when you go from having to want to sleep to being able to do 23k after work, after having done a run that morning as well, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, so mad fatigue, and that obviously I freshened up a little bit with a few days between then and yesterday's run, the big one. But pretty happy with that. Well, very happy with that as well. I was hoping to do around 4:20 pace, but the body just didn't have it in it. So 4:26, 37k. Can I freshen up and take 10 seconds off a k plus run 5 extra or 5.2 extra? Hope so. Another key session, which was from the previous weekend, was 15k TT after a warm-up at 4:04 pace. So the speed's there and the endurance is there. I'm feeling good about it. A couple of other sessions, I have been doing 1k repeats here and there, and prior to a few weeks ago, did my 5k TT at 18:08. So yeah, I'm feeling confident the speed's there, and there's a very good foundation. So in a good place. Now it's taper time. Today at work, this is the Monday after the long run, I was feeling very, very smashed. Riding home, very, very smashed. But that's what you'd expect after 150k week. and body's coping enough. So we'll see what happens with freshening up in the taper. I'm going to go from 150 down to 120, and then either 94 or 90, and then into the third week, and I'm just going to do it on feel based on what I think I need. Just a few easy runs, few easy bikes, and then obviously try and be in the best place for Sunday, December 19. I will link my Strava down below if you want to check it out. Then go and see anything. All the sessions are up there, all the treadmill sessions and everything, so you can check it out. Yeah, going strong as a vegan. We'll let the legs do the talking pretty soon and see what I can do. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.